Good morning. It's 5:15 in the morning. Today it's going to be really hot. Really hot, like 99 degrees. So we're getting an early start, making some breakfast, and moving on west in the canyon into the great unknown. Alright, beautiful morning here. Sun's rising behind us.
I think that's buzzing too far.
And today we have water, I think, and 7 miles from here at Ruby Creek. This water you hear behind me, that is not a perennial source. That is just surprise water from all of the snow melt still on the south rim. So on a normal year, there's no water here. On a normal year, there's no water anywhere on the West Tonto Trail. But we're going to proceed further on it and hope that there is. We have reliable sources saying that there is water in every canyon that we should be passing through except for two. So far that has been correct, so we're going to continue with that assumption, but that could run out. This water definitely will run out at some point. It probably won't run out for us while we're here, but in the next week I would imagine this water is going to go bye-bye. So we have 7 miles to Turquoise Creek, and that'll be lunch, water, break, nap, siesta, and then we'll push on for the rest. 15.1 miles for the total day. Getting closer to South Bass Trailhead. Come join us. So it's a very primitive trail, and as you can see, I mean, it's kind of noticeable, but if you don't know hiking, you're not really a hiker, you can easily lose the trail. We've lost the trail quite a few times. It seems to be when you're getting into the washes, which are like the dry riverbeds, that's where you generally lose the trail. You have to look for a cairn on the next ridge, but yeah, it's pretty bushy. So if you do come out here, I recommend pants. But don't come out here unless you know what you're doing or you're very comfortable with your hiking capabilities. This is the most difficult trail in the canyon and the most difficult section in the canyon that we're doing today, the gems. There is no reliable water out here normally, so that's what makes it incredibly difficult. 30 dry miles. We're approaching Agate Creek. Rumor has it there's water here. I have plenty of water, but it'll make it easier on the way back since it's going to be in and out for us. But hopefully there is in fact water in the bottom of this canyon. Be a good break spot for some shade, snacks, and then move on. Glorious sounds of running water in a desert that shouldn't have any of this here right now. There's tadpoles and waterfalls, and there's even a frog in here. So we're getting some shade.
We're about 7.1 miles in, and we have, see the tadpoles, about 8.6 miles to camp. It's 8:30 a.m. and probably 85 degrees. It's just before 10 a.m. and we're still pushing. We did a little 30-40 minute break at Sapphire Creek. Got some water, and now we're pushing to Turquoise Creek. It's like another 2.7 miles, and that's probably where we'll have lunch, get some shadow, and then from there we'll have like 5 and some change to get us into camp. So we'll see you at the next rest stop. About 0.5 away from our water. This is Turquoise Canyon. We've seen some water just here on the last inlet, so there'll definitely be some spring water or something there. Snow melt off. You know, one of the hikers had asked, what do we do if there's no water here? Well, you stay here in the shadow until it gets dark, and then you hike back to the water for safety and maybe call it there. But having water in the desert's vital, so always check your water sources. It would appear that there's some water there or there. It looks a little wet. Hope so. There's some shadow. That's going to be lunch, refill, and then the trail goes back up over there. Yeehaw. Come on, water. Oh. Found some shade, and there's some cheeky water here in Turquoise Canyon. This is going to be the view for lunch.
What's French for water?
And
French and Belgian?
yeah.
I thought they spoke German.
No, if they speak Flemish,
Okay.
French, and some Dutch.
What are we talking about now?
What the hell?
Talking about my country?
Yeah.
What?
Ah.
So we had to move shadow from over there. We're now on the other side of the canyon because we lost all of our shadow. And now we're here chilling in the shade, waiting out of the heat of the day to progress further. We only have 6 miles to our camp, or to the creek of our camp, so not too far, but we're definitely going to spend a couple more hours here in the shade. It's about 12:30 right now. Probably get hiking around 3 o'clock or later. We left our rest spot at about 4 p.m. Got 6 miles to go to our canyon, which is Ruby. It's going to be home base for a couple days as we try to finish off the Tonto Trail. Pretty warm out right now. High 90s for sure. So, taking her slow, enjoying the hike, enjoying the views. So there's lots of different ways you can do this trail, and there's moments where you don't think you're on a trail. Then you see a cairn, but you check your map, and your map says you're not on trail. So, you know, keep the Colorado on your right if you're going west, and left if you're going east. Pretty simple, I think. Man, what a day. Been off trail for quite a while now. We're just bushwhacking it through the landmine field of these cactuses. It's pretty tough when you're in sandals, let alone shoes. I mean, shoes only have a little bit of more cloth coverage than a sandal, but it'll go through anything. But we should be getting on trail there. That's our camp in that canyon tonight. So we had to take a diversion because there's two very large bees nests, and the Park Service had warned about killer bees, so we're gonna stay clear from them. And now we have to figure out how we're getting over there without using the trail. Yeehaw!
Lizard?
It's like a giant ladybug or something. I'm living on the edge. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, what a beautiful place. Made it to Ruby Canyon. Got running water. Now we're just trying to find a campsite. Beautiful night. 7:20, something like that. Oh yeah. Little sunset. We're all camped up behind this rock here. Today was 15.1 miles of absolutely brutal route finding trails up and over rocks, through cactus, avoiding bees. It was a true adventure today. That's how you know you're on the Tonto Trail, if it was an adventure. This is our base camp for the next 2 days. So we're going to try to head a little bit further west. My goal tomorrow is to get to the South Bass Trailhead. Well, that's a wrap for today. It was a tough day. Tomorrow we're going to get up and try to get to South Bass Trailhead to get to the Colorado. It's going to be another tough day, but yeah, we'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll see you on the next adventure.